Good morning, students. I am Priyanshi Baraskar, and today we discuss about the genetics unit 4th. And unit 4th is genetic condition of adolescents and adults. And first topic, cancer genetics. Cancer genetics studies how changes, mutation in DNA cause cancer, involving genes that control cell growth, oncogenes, slow it down, tumor suppressors, or repair DNA, leading to uncontrolled cell division, often from accumulated mutations over time. Though only 5 to 10% of cancers are strongly inherited, while most develop from acquired genetic damage. Okay. Next, types of genetic changes. First is somatic mutation, acquired during life due to aging or environmental factors, cause most sporadic cancers. Second, germline mutations, inherited, passed from parents, increased cancer risk. Example, BRCA 1.5 for breast, ovarian cancer, link syndrome genes. And third is chromosomal changes, large scale DNA alterations like deletions, duplications, or rearrangements. And fourth, epigenetics changes, alter gene activity without changing DNA sequence, involving DNA methylation or histone modification. Then, how cancer develops. First is initiation. Initiation, genetics mutations occurs. Then progression, accumulation of further mutation in key genes, oncogenes, tumors, suppressors, DNA repair genes, disrupt cell cycle checkpoints leading to uncontrolled growth. Then next is interplay. Genetics and epigenetics often work together with changes in one influencing the other. Next is blood disorders. Screening can detect conditions like sickle cell diseases and beta thalassemia. Then next is testing and diagnosis. In this, genetic testing can analyze DNA from blood, saliva, buccal swab, or tumor tissues to find inherited risk or mutations driving cancers. Okay. Then next topic is mental illness. Mental illness have a strong genetic component, often running in families, but they result from a complex mix of many genes, polygenic, and environmental factors, not a single gene. The next is genetic factors. Polygenetic inheritance. Most mental illnesses involve multiple genes, each contributing a small risk rather than one gene. The next is genetic predisposition. Having certain gene variants increases your likelihood but doesn't predetermine the disorders. The next is neurotransmitters influences. Genes affect serotonin, dopamine, and other brain chemicals crucial for mood and functions. The next is brain development. Genes involved in brain structures and development are linked to disorders like schizophrenia and bipolar disorders. Okay. The next risk and treatment. In this first, familial risk. If a close relative has a mental illness, your risk is higher, but it's not a certainty. The next is shared roots. Large studies show seemingly separate disorders, ADHD, autism, depressions, share genetic risk factors suggesting common biological pathways. Next is future treatments. Understanding these genetics links help scientists develop targeted treatments and predict risk, moving towards personalized mental health care. The next topic is Huntington's disease. It's called HD. Is an inherited autosomal dominant neurodegenerative disorder caused by an unstable expansion of CAG trinucleotide repeats in the HTT genes, leading to a toxic elongated Huntington protein that kills brain cells, resulting in uncontrolled movements, cognitive decline, and psychiatric issues, with symptoms typically appearing in mild adulthood. The more CAG repeats, the earlier and more severe the diseases. In this, in genetic factors affecting the Huntington's disease. Gene and mutation. Caused by a mutation in the HTT genes, Huntington gene, on chromosome 4. The next, trinucleotide repeat expansion. A segment of three DNA bases, cytosine, adenine, guanine, or CAG, repeats abnormally many times. Then, symptoms start as mild clumsiness, irritability, or personality changes, progress to severe chorea, dementia, and prognosis. No cure, disease duration is typically 15 to 20 years onset, with death often from complications like pneumonia or suicide. So, we discussed the Unit 4 genetic condition of adolescents and adults. In this, first cancer genetics, and next is mental illness, then Huntington disease.